wants to come up for a story this morning? Alicia, are you going to join me? We're doing it a little different this morning. Normally we're up here, but you see there's something in the way here this morning because there's going to be a drama in a minute. But do you want to come over here next to me and you can watch this story unfold? So this story begins where a lot of our stories begin, in a place that we know is the Holy Land. And this is the land where Jesus lived and taught people about God. But this story happens hundreds of years before that in the same place, a long time before. And it's the story of a young girl, and her name is Rebekah. This is Rebekah. Hi, Alicia. And this particular day, Rebekah was with a couple of her really close friends. And they had just got together for some tea and a chance to talk. And one of her friends said to Rebekah, Rebekah, would you tell us how you met Isaac, who is her husband? And Rebekah said, well, I can tell you, but this is a really strange story. And so the friends leaned in really close because they wanted to hear just what this story was about. And so Rebekah said, one day, I went to the well to get some water. So she took her water pitcher and she went to the well to get some water, which is something that she did all the time. But this day when she got there, there was a stranger. There was a man there at the well. And that had never happened before. Because usually only the women, only the girls went to the well. The men never did to get water. But this man was there. And so her friend said, how odd that you went to the well and there was a man there. Was that Isaac, your husband? And Rebekah said, no, it wasn't Isaac. The man that was there turned out to be a servant of Isaac's father. He worked for Isaac's father a long way away from here. And this man said to Rebekah, please give me a little water from your jar to drink. He had come from a long way away, and Rebekah could tell that he was very thirsty because it was very hot. And so Rebekah says she put her jar deep in the well, and she gave the man a drink. And she said, drink this water, and I will also water your camels. And so she did. She took her water jar and she gave the camels a drink as well. And the man said, God had told me in a dream that I would meet a woman who would say, drink this water and I will water your camels as well. And the friend said, that's exactly what you said. It's exactly the same words. And so the servant said, I was told in that dream that if I met that person, I was to ask her to come with me back to where I came from, a long way away, and meet Isaac, meet the man Isaac. And the friend said, so what did you do? And Rebekah said, well, I thought about it, and I decided I better go home and talk to my family. Because that was a big decision to just leave everything. And so she talked to her family and she explained she'd met this man, and the man said God had told him to find this woman and bring him back. And the family and Rebekah all decided that, well, if God wanted this to happen, then she should go. So she said goodbye to her family, and she headed off with this man. And they went to a far, far distant land on the camels. It was a really long trip to go when she didn't know where she was going. And when they got to this new place, they saw in the distance this man in the field. And he was walking towards her. And when he got up to where Rebekah was, Rebekah immediately knew that this must be Isaac. And her friend said, "So what happened? What happened?" And she said, "Well, we met, we fell in love, and we got married." And Rebekah said, "I am thankful to God. I am thankful to the servant, and I'm thankful for the well, for bringing me here." I wonder how that servant felt when Rebekah gave him some water to drink. I wonder how he felt. And I wonder how Rebekah felt when the man asked her to leave her home and come with him. I know I'd feel pretty scared. I wonder how Rebekah felt leaving her family and her friends and traveling to a strange place. And I wonder how she felt when she met Isaac. That's our story. It's kind of a strange story, isn't it? We're going to sing a song now, because I think the only way this story makes sense is if we know that somehow God is helping us to make the decisions in our lives. And we're going to sing a song about that called "Like a Rock." And if you want to do the acts with me, that would be great. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Like a rock.